You know that jarring buzz from your phone that jolts you awake every morning? Well, forget that. The world's very first alarm clock? It wasn't a sound at all. It was fire. Now, I'm not talking about a roaring blaze, but a single, quiet flame with a very loud ending.
Okay, so how on earth did this work? It's actually genius in its simplicity. The ancient Romans had this all figured out. You take a candle, mark the hour you need it to be up, and then just push a heavy nail into the wax right at that spot. Place the candle over a metal plate, light it up, and go to bed. As the flame burns down and the wax melts away, clang! The nail hits the plate. That's your 4 a.m. wake-up call, courtesy of gravity and fire.
That brilliant little fire alarm is just the start. In this explainer, we're going to dig into the incredible ingenuity of ancient timekeeping, the forgotten technology that for centuries woke up the entire world without a single jolt of electricity.
So let's begin with the candle itself. Long before it was an alarm, the candle clock was one of the most trusted ways to measure the passing hours after dark. A simple, steady flame became the rhythm of life, measuring out everything from sacred prayers to the length of a workday. Now, what's really fascinating here is just how universal this idea was. The first time we see it written down is in a Chinese poem from 520 CE. Centuries later, monks all across Europe are using the exact same technology to schedule their prayers. And all the way up to the 18th century, American colonists were using candle clocks to signal the start and end of a farmer's day. It's a powerful reminder that a great idea knows no borders.
Okay, let's switch gears, because fire was only half the story. Ancient engineers also mastered another element to tell time: water. From the simple drip of a bowl to machines of breathtaking complexity, the steady flow of water was another key to unlocking time itself.
And these devices have a fantastic name, the Klepsidra. It's straight from ancient Greek kleptein, to steal, and hydor, water. So a water clock is literally a water thief. It steals time, drop by drop. Definitely a great piece of trivia for your next get-together.
And the evolution here is just incredible. The earliest versions from Babylon and Egypt were essentially just marked bowls dripping water at a steady pace. But the Greeks and Romans elevated them, adding intricate gears and automata, like in the famous Tower of the Winds in Athens. By the 8th century, this technology was so revered that the Caliph of Baghdad, Harun al-Rashid, sent a magnificent automated water clock to Emperor Charlemagne as a diplomatic gift. It wasn't just a present, it was a statement of technological superiority.
This brings us to the undisputed master of the craft. To talk about advanced ancient engineering is to talk about the 12th century genius, Al-jazari. This man wasn't just an inventor. Many historians consider him the father of modern engineering, and for good reason.
To really grasp his impact, just listen to this quote from historian Donald Routley Hill. He says that until modern times, nothing in the world came close to Al-jazari's work for its sheer detail on how to build machines. These weren't just theories, they were practical, illustrated blueprints for the future.
This brilliantly illustrates his genius, the Elephan Clock. This was way more than a timepiece. It was a 10-foot-tall, multicultural celebration of knowledge. Hidden inside the elephant, a water mechanism powered a symphony of automata that moved and chimed every half hour. It was a clock, a work of art, and a complex robot all in one.
And his creativity was boundless. He designed the castle clock, an 11-foot-tall astronomical marvel that showed the zodiac. He perfected candle clocks with dials and moving figures. He engineered water pumps using crankshafts, a cornerstone of modern engines, centuries before they appeared in Europe. And my personal favorite, he built what's considered the world's first programmable robot band, automata on a boat that would play music to entertain royal guests.
So, the crucial point here is how profoundly ahead of his time he was. This slide shows one of his water pumps. It's an early example of a double-acting pump, a design that converts rotary motion into the back-and-forth motion of a piston. This isn't just a historical curiosity, it's a foundational concept still at the heart of engineering today.
All of this incredible history begs a question. In our age of hyper-accurate smartwatches and atomic clocks, why are we still so fascinated by these ancient methods of telling time? What is the appeal? Well, let's make a direct comparison. The ancient candle alarm offered a gentle, flickering flame. It was a visual, gradual process, and it was completely eco-friendly. Now think about a modern digital alarm. Harsh blue light, a jarring, artificial sound, and a constant drain on electricity. You have to wonder what we've lost in the trade-off.
And this appeal is more than just nostalgia. This ancient tech is making a comeback. Right now, you can go online and buy a beautifully crafted, artisan-made candle clock for up to $150. People are actively seeking out this calmer, more connected way to mark their time.
So that leaves us with one final thought. There's no question we've gained incredible precision and convenience with our digital lives. But looking back at the elegant, elemental genius of these fire and water clocks, you have to ask yourself, is our modern way of telling time truly better, or is it just a whole lot louder?